So anyway, yeah, we'll jump back in here. You guys are back in the Dark Star, and um, yeah, I believe have barred up the entryways, or at least stuffed a bunch of crates and shit. Put a door on there as well, right?
I think that was part of the plan.
Did we
we
see
got
the
a
map?
door.
No.
Yeah, let me put you on there.
Put us on the map.
Let's get you on the Dark Star.
No, but you can't
And
even
hopefully Finn's stroke of genius, where he wrote gladiators in blood on the wall. Like,
Clever
y'all want to go kill
stuff.
them
Clever
gladiators, not
stuff.
us. A stroke of genius.
Oh, good. Well, I think we had talked about it earlier too.
I didn't.
Did we?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
That was all him. I can give him the credit on that one.
So we did put the last right as we left off. I installed those 2 doors.
Mm-hmm. Installed
and
doors.
That door up there that goes across the fucking hallway to the other side. That was blocked off by the one that by the Vinky's fucking room.
Was there a door? I mean, there's a door here.
Well, I can't see that because I'm in the.
Like paying that door here that you blocked off.
Yeah, I blocked off with furbisher and shit.
Yeah, crate. I just kind of put crates in front of it, but
yeah, whatever I had.
Something,
Whatever I had.
Just
And then
barricade.
they all have alarm spells as well. It's like ritual cast.
That includes the other side as well, right?
Yeah, all 3 doors have rituals. The alarm spell on them, and they all. The only people that aren't covered by them are Renkala, our 2 prisoners. I think that's. I included Fitz, so I think it's just those 3. Then, of course, anyone that I don't fucking know, like some random ass 10th fitter.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, so you guys have the place kind of barricaded up. You guys are just talking around right now. Feel free to do so, and or take a long rest. What are you guys trying to do?
Man, when did we run down there? Did we get anything accomplished before this dare? Did we roll out of bed and fucking go down there and kick ass?
Pretty much rolled out of bed.
You rolled bed, trained some, and then went down there, and yeah, you kind of trained up a little bit. Got yourself did a little montage, and then to get yourself psyched up, and then ran down there and beat their asses up, right?
Psyched up to go get their asses kicked.
Yeah.
I'm fine now. I've used my hit dice and got back to full health. I was like, yeah.
Currently, Folwin and Carvis have food poisoning or something.
Yeah, they're resting.
Well, we could go take on the rats, just so we never have to hear Oberu ever fucking mention rats again.
Fuck you too, buddy.
If I could do that while what's her face? I already forgot her name.
Hina?
Yeah, Hina. Taylor, is that my suit? The guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the shit.
Yeah, Hina's happy to do that for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her 5 gold too.
Okay.
I say, you're probably going to have to repair this suit a lot.
She looks at it and she says, well,
Sure, I'll rip you off.
guess I will. I guess I'll just count this for materials, and we'll assume that I'll be doing it a lot.
Yes.
She takes 5 gold and bows. And yeah, she starts repairing.
Somebody's got to pay our staff around here. Might as well be me.
I pay in beer. Yeah, if you guys want to do that, I mean, we could get rid of these rats, clean up the place a little. I got
Sounds good to me.
these bags of ball bearings and caltrops, so if they start coming in, we can kind of throw them down to slow them up.
Maybe we can chill up here for an hour before we go down there. They seem to have kicked the shit out of Obru. I'd like to go down there prepared. Oh, we must have taken a short rest because all my shit's recharged.
Yeah, I think we got one in.
Well, we switched maps, didn't we?
Well, it didn't. All my shit's on my character sheet.
Oh.
No, we took a short rest. I did all the installation shit while you guys were resting
Yeah.
because I wasn't hurt.
Mr. Backline.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
got the perks.
Yeah, the whole short rest, Ricky's just sulking into a beer for a little bit, nursing his newly busted lip.
Well, does Rencala want to join us?
Yeah, I mean, Recall is initially, yeah, Recall is absolutely here. And we'll, you're going where now, though?
Downstairs to kill those rats that
Yeah, of
Obru
course.
is.
She's happy to come help you kill some rats.
Oh, I'll go too.
She laid down the
Uh,
lore about rats last time, didn't she? About how
She
Yeah,
did.
intelligence and shit.
She seemed to indicate that that rats were no joke down here in the Lower City.
And also maybe even a favorite enemy.
They're definitely Obru's.
She didn't say favorite. Yeah, I still think she said anything about that.
Paladin an oath against rats.
She
Down here,
Yeah.
they need it.
Mm-hmm. So you guys go ahead and make your way. I'll move you guys all over.
Where
I do not grab me.
Put me outside the map. Oh.
Put you down
Oh,
here in this kind of underground workshop type area.
Where's our lower floor? 6,000 feet away.
Technomancy workshop. Oh, this place is nice.
Well, I labeled
yeah.
things.
You haven't been down here yet?
No, I went upstairs. Or
No.
I say upstairs. I went to the across the street.
Yeah, Finn, you got the feeling that he kept most of his valuable technomancy workshop stuff in his room, but there's obvious signs that there's like a bunch of like random materials and stuff where you think he's used this area as well if he needs more space.
And I see these 4 platform raising
Mhm.
machines.
Yep, yes indeed. Yeah.
We'll poke my
Ricky
head
did-
in, look for rats.
Yeah, you see a little one. You see a little movement just barely right over here as you poke your head in.
Yep, they're in here, all right.
Obru, quick, run in there and lay down. We'll use you as bait.
Smell your fear.
So dying right now. Red. Oh, okay. I thought you moved your token all the way to the
Fuck it,
other.
it's a bunch of rats. What are we doing out here? There's 5 of us.
Wait for you to give me a target to throw something at.
I'll do it.
Yeah, and I got to move.
I'm gonna dodge and go in there. I'm fucking juking these rats.
Sure, absolutely. Over, you see a rat from him running down here.
Come on,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're.
Well, that's as far as I moved, and whatever the rats do, are they hiding in crates still?
No, yeah, they're hiding in the crates. You see one zip over here, and then another one kind of like zips over here. Then you see a couple of them kind of like zip over here and start peeking out. Ober, you think some of them you think some of them are looking at you as well, Ober?
I'm taunting the rats while I dodge because
almost like they're eyeing you specifically, Ober, and ignoring the little guy taunting them.
I'll pick up a piece of detritus and throw it at them.
Ober starts dodging.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Oh.
Just improvised shit because I'm not using what you call it.
I'd like to quickly put a door up right here.
Destroy it.
Seal them in there.
16.
Nailed
detritus.
it. Yeah, detritus, the piece of like rod spiked, not spiked, but like a spiky piece of wood that you grabbed and hurl it at the rat, impaling it to a crate with the kind of sharp end of the wood.
Well, that's one down. Ober, I don't see why you had such a problem with this.
Yeah, about this time, Ober's walking in dodging too. He's
Yeah.
saying, "Who you
Everybody's like
eyeballing?"
super cautious.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be.
You see it. The ones that are over here kind of eyeballing you. Also, you see them start running south, kind of running this way. As you run up at them, like, who are you eyeballing? They just start running away.
I'm not going in the crates. I'm just gonna throw shit at them until they come out.
I'm gonna sit on the table and watch all of this fucking horrible hilarity. Just throwing shit at rats.
Yeah, I'm just picking up junk and killing rats and
screaming at him. Who are you eyeballing?
How did you almost die down here?
I don't think he can.
It's because you went into the boxes.
Ober jumps into the boxes
After
the rats.
Okay, sure. Good. Dive into the boxes from you.
I take out my bag of like beef jerky. Like
yes.
Yeah, sure. Pretty.
Managed to subdue that one rat. Wrestled him to the ground.
She's like, no, I'm fine. Recall's like, I'll take some.
Yeah, toss her some. I'm just watching. This is just fucking it's astounding to him.
Yeah. But she kind of like, she takes it and kind of like moves forward. Kind of like getting him kind of the edge here, just kind of like poking in a little bit.
And Ober's like swimming in the boxes.
Yeah. Well, right there. You're not going further.
I'm going after the rats, man.
You didn't need a 22 just to go that far into the boxes.
All right.
I'm just throwing shit at rats that are exposed.
Yeah, they've kind of stopped exposing themselves at this point. Do make another attack roll as you catch some of the ones that is like running back through this way.
7.
Yeah. So you push yourself further in. You can see there's a bunch of rats running here that kind of like scurry back from you.
Your last chance to vacate the Dark Star. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
You want to swing at one of them? Or?
You fucking RoboCop.
Yeah, I'm giving him. Like,
you want to swing?
There will be like, trouble.
Got the pointing finger.
I just want to yell at him. Sure.
Yeah. And
dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You yell at them. Make an intimidation roll.
Yeah, she said they were intelligent. So.
Holy fuck!
Mother.
It's like gonna eat your finger off. Holy fuck!
I just poke my head back out, and I'm like, I think he's going a little crazy.
At this point, You can get on the initiative if you
Cobra
want.
becomes a rat.
They
sleeper agent.
They respond aggressively to your threat.
Of course.
Oh my word. They just start pouring out of his guts. They were hidden there the whole time from the last fucking fight.
Who's this bitch ass half orc?
Holy fuck.
Feel free to get on the initiative there.
It's initiative time.
We don't see the little board thing.
Yeah, the table.
I don't know if that's important. Okay, now we do.
Oh yeah.
Think.
Remember that you're in the boxes, right, over. Just in that shit, as you stated.
Or on top of it,
not,
I was like swimming.
Well, yeah, you're swimming in the boxes. You're not standing on them specifically.
You died. It's your own fault.
I'm just waiting for him to crit you. Be like, ah!
It's almost like Lee has the idea for a warlock character.
Drag you away in the whole, like, fucking Stephen King's It. Just suck you in.
How dense is Scrooge McDuck if he can dive into those coins?
Good question. All right, Obru, as they swarm up around you, kind of like getting all up on these boxes that you're kind of swimming in. Why don't you you can, if you want, do something to them. You're all ready for these rats this time.
Little. Yeah, actually, I still have all I have is physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like you forgot.
I do have lantern.
I do forgot how much this sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what else? Like, there's nothing else I can possibly have, really.
Yeah, I mean, you tell me what you want to do.
Yeah.
Recall.
No, don't use the lantern oil.
Do it. Douse yourself.
Tons of wooden crates and random stuff in here.
We're gonna save this wood for all of our terrible construction projects.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go burn it all up.
Bob will squish them one at a time.
Let's go for it. Smash.
3 damage.
Bonus smash. 2 damage.
2 damage. Hey, that's 5 damage.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Okay. What's we call that?
You need to adjust the turn order because now I get mobbed by rats. Unless what's this fuck over here? Rolls higher. Has more decks.
Call says I only do fire, so see if you can bring them out in the open. As she lights up a flame in her hand.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna take
it. Finn, you go. Just watch.
I mean, nothing horrible has happened yet. I mean, he's just sitting there squishing rats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can see the. I mean, from where you're sitting, you can kind of barely see it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Here. Mm-hmm.
I would like to toss a thing of beef jerky, like right here, to see if we can get more rats to come out.
Sure.
Make
Sure.
things worse.
Toss
Actual
some
beef
beef
jerky
jerky over
toss.
there. Toss some beef jerky out. She can flambe them as soon as they come out. She's ready.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm just visualizing Rincall looking down at the beef jerky and then like looking at him like, what the fuck?
Beef jerky attack, go!
Just grabs it herself, dog.
Huh? No, not on this floor.
Stop. Yes.
Miss.
Crits on the other side there. So that's just a 15 to hit.
16.
They miss. This time you're ready for them. You're beating them back like as they approach, and they can't get purchase on you. And then all of a sudden they seem to switch on a dime, and then they run away. But then they kind of like stop and turn and just stare at you all at once, all at the same time.
They don't have a gaze attack, do they?
It feels like it. It feels like you're getting gaze attacked. But you know they have.
Must be like
They're
one
all-
big
it's
brain
real
rat in
creepy.
there.
It's real creepy.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted you to crit just so you could like eat off Obru's leg. Fucking crit him.
I kind of wanted to crit Obru with the rats again.
That was such horseshit.
That's really funny. Ricky, your go.
All right, I'm gonna parkour up on these boxes right here and punch them.
Sure. You got to parkour up and then down.
Well, I'm good at that. Do I have to roll anything? Or just constant movement?
I would get an acrobatics roll here.
Acrobaticer 21.
Very well done. As you can fly in and get some hits in on these guys.
I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. Yeah, 23
Hits.
for 2 bludgeoning damage after the halving, and then bonus action to do the same thing, and miss.
That's a whiff.
And then I will intentionally do a backflip off here to provoke the opportunity attack, so Obru has a chance to get out. Since we're
It
trying
does
to
not
coax
provoke.
them back out so she can shoot fire at them.
They got reach 0.
And well, I guess I find that out when I jump backwards.
Yeah, they just can't do it. Raj.
So I can't see them because they're down behind boxes, right? If I like stand here.
Yeah, you can. No, you really can't see them very well at all. Like,
I'll just move up.
You kind of have to get a bit closer than that. Fair enough. Obru, Yurka.
Obru, you could get away if you need to.
Yeah. I'm wondering though, like they seem like they're on the retreat.
Yeah, they. Well, I mean, they did retreat from you, and they retreated like kind of like a little bit, kind of like a bit, and then they're like turning around and staring at you, seeing what you're gonna do. That's what it feels like.
Obru is suddenly overcome with fear. Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah.
And then steps back and like jumps up on the crate. And is readying action attack.
Sure. Recall is just holding fire. Finn's probably not doing anything, right, Finn?
Yeah, no.
You see the rats.
Jerky.
You see the rats dispersing. Your go, Ricky. If you want to do anything.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, well, maybe they're too smart for all that. I'm going to parkour back up on the boxes and just see if I can't get eyes on them.
Sure.
And just kind of walk deep across the top of the boxes.
You make a perception roll.
Perception time. No. It's a nice natural 1.
Yeah. They're hidden down in there.
I assume it took my action to look. So I will sit here and wait.
Did we lose Chris?
No, can you hear me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he roboted there for a second.
Yeah, and they didn't say anything, so after that I was like,
But yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm waiting up on top of the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, and you went on 10. Raj, Obru.
Yo.
I think I'll just hold him.
Oh, I guess I'll dive back in, bitch. Lay the whooping down.
I'm like,
Sure.
seriously, it's just a bunch of rats. I don't care how smart they are.
Then calls out, try rubbing the beef jerky on yourself. Maybe that'll lure them out.
Yeah, Ober's gonna tweed ow.
Yeah, go ahead and dive.
Tweed ow. Oh no, he's jumping across the tops the boxes.
Okay, fair enough. You're okay. Top. Got it. You're both on the top right now.
Yeah. Did I happen to see? I wasn't in here. I'm sorry. Did I happen to see which way they retreated to?
No, not really.
It wasn't like back or anything.
Hard to
So.
tell.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll hop around.
Acrobatics?
Hop my acrobat. Jumping on top of boxes.
Yes. You jumping over here, you kind of fall into the boxes as one of them kind of gives way, cracks underneath your feet, and you fall into it.
Basic strength training.
You're
jumping
not on
boxes.
top. Yeah, it just kind of cracks the box, and you end up kind of falling into the boxes here.
The boxes are pretty old, and you're made of metal.
I'm not sure if I weigh anymore or not, though. I was thinking I would. I don't.
But you kind of fall into the boxes, but that's you're kind of the kind of quasi equivalent of prone right now. You have more movement though, I think.
Position between prone and not prone.
Yeah, it'd take you a little bit of movement to get to
Do
your
I
feet.
notice any rats?
Not currently, no. Unless you want to just use your action to percept.
It takes a whole damn act.
To actively perceive, yes.
It's how you find things that are hiding.
Dragons wouldn't have that fucking legendary ability. It just lets them perceive.
Which I don't know why, because they have like true sight.
Still, the true sight doesn't help you find a road.
Unless they're relying on invisibility or some shit like that.
Unless you're leaving big ass rocks to hide behind in your life.
Yeah, but if they're hiding behind something, no.
So you want to get to your feet? It'll cost you half your movement.
That's what I had left. So
okay.
Yeah.
Fair
so
enough.
I'll stand.
Perceive.
I'm thinking about dodging.
Dodge. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just dodge.
You
You die immediately. That acrobatics
you hear
check you
a little. You hear just. I'm gonna say you hear just a slight bit of skittering. Kind of over here.
Did you hear that?
I don't know. Are our passive perceptions the same?
Mine's 12.
So's mine.
Okay. So unless I'm hallucinating, I guess you
could be a shared hallucination. Or this could be the longest turn ever.
Yeah. I mean, is it still my turn or?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, am I doing something wrong here?
I'm assuming that Finn and Corehelm, Finn and Recall are not. That Finn's not really doing anything. So
this is taking fucking forever. So he just walks in, picks up his beef jerky.
No, it's it's Riki's turn. But yeah.
All right,
feel free to do whatever
rats.
you want.
Where are they? We're just trying to
Yeah,
kill
you
some
think
rats.
you heard some skittering over here. That's the last thing you heard.
Fuck it, I dive down in there. I'm sick of this garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You dive down in there and find no rats. As you're glancing around and pushing around, you make a investigation check here.
Oh joy, my favorite check to make.
2. Yeah, you're just like you got your head down on the ground, like looking, and you lift up one of the crates as best you can, and you're like, I heard some rats over here, but I don't see any rats.
I do nothing in my turn.
Ober, or Raj, of course, can do something too, but
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I guess we got them all.
guess we got him.
How many boxes do I think Oberu can move, like in a round?
Just tell me what you're gonna do. It's fine. We can.
I want to start moving the boxes around. I guess I'll. I heard it over here too, so I'll
Over and yeah, kind of over here.
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Start moving boxes around that area.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
okay.
boxes around Sivo.
Yeah,
or
good.
something.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and do that. Investigation with advantage here. We'll go through.
Oh no!
Actually, yeah. Mhm.
All right.
Okay. So as you're just clearing the area of boxes, one of the boxes that Sivo lifted up is kind of flat against the wall, more or less. But actually now it's moved out away. You see that on the wall there is and on the wall there's a hole in the stone wall, and then it appears there's also some metal, which has been I see with 18 has been kind of nailed into the stone wall, but that metal looks like it's actually been bit through. By your estimation, it looks like something that can bite through metal, chewed its way through this plate, this piece of metal, and basically left just like a hole. So by your estimation, 18, there was a hole here, and someone tried to like a nail in a metal plate over it to block it up, and then something chewed right through that. And as you glance into the hole beyond, the smell is vile. This no doubt leads to the sewers. It's
Alright.
enough. It's enough. The hole is big enough for a small creature basically to get through.
Very secret passage.
Any medium creature would have a tough time getting in through this, but maybe it's possible.
Sounds like a job for Ricky.
It does. Well, I'm at the minimum going to hop in there just to see what's on the other side.
Yeah, Rick can pop right in and push way in his way into the sewers. Yeah, absolutely. Once you get to the other side, there's a very slow moving kind of river of sludge in this sewage passageway that you've stepped into, which is probably about 20 feet or so across, and there's some kind of narrow walkway on the side here.
I described that to Ober. Say it's pretty big in here. Like, how long does this passage seem to be?
Oh, you don't know. It just goes off into either side. So, yeah, it's a long straight sewer passage.
Big sewer hole in here.
Hey Finn, you want to check out this hole? See any idea if you have any ideas on how to secure it?
I'm gonna come back in before he gets over here. I'm not just gonna hang out in the sewer hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make my way around the boxes and then start getting up there to kind of get up and look at this hole. Just take my time. I'm in no rush. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go
there
for
are
it.
no
They're not-
rats. I don't see Obru getting his
There
head
are no
chopped off
rats.
with rats.
There are no rats. Yeah. um, you spotted some rats, of course, when you were in the sewer area, but you didn't see a large grouping of them like you might have expected to.
Right. And
Um,
Ober's like moving boxes around, figuring out like because we're probably gonna have
If
to like
there's
throw
more
out all of
holes.
these. Yeah, find more,
Mhm.
see if there's more
Yeah.
holes. Holy
Yeah.
fuck! What was that?
Oh,
Ah,
Mhm.
he was a robot.
Finn? What are you trying to do again?
they called me over to look at this hole to see if there's something I could do. So I guess I'll just investigate it and see if there's any way I could, I guess, plug it back up.
I mean, it was somebody did a pretty good job of plugging it up before, and that didn't hold. That's what it looks like.
I think like if we moved, I guess first right off the bat, what the fuck is in these boxes?
Yeah, that's a good question. As you look into the
Yeah, I was
boxes,
going through them too.
there's a there yeah, there's really a big variety of different stuff. Some of which has been here a long time, including like all sorts of different materials that would be for a club or a bar, including like in some cases like costumes and things like that. There's just
Aw.
a large like random assortment of different things down here. Some of the stuff is in not so great condition though, chewed into by rats and the like.
Do I find like anything like foul, like smelling like foodstuffs, like maybe rations that would have been here that gone bad and the rats have eaten?
Yeah. There's definitely some rat-eaten foodstuffs. Some of it quite old, and yeah, others
Yeah.
maybe not quite as old, but yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll point that out and say, well, definitely they're coming here for this fucking old food. So if we got rid of that, that would help.
Yeah. Well, that's what Ober's like. Well, the threat's over with. He's been going through the boxes and moving
We
them
have a
around.
convenient discard trash hole over here.
That's true.
I mean, it's possible I could plug it back up, but whatever. The rats, I'm assuming it was the rats chewed through the metal once.
I
So.
wanted to ask Rencala about that actually. Like, Rencala, do you know rats chewing through steel?
Not I mean not those rats, I wouldn't think.
Oh.
But it's I don't know. There's other types of rats in there. Bigger
Hmm.
ones. Were rats.
Hmm. All right. Well,
So
Yes, I mean, that is a rather
perhaps one of those kind of rats could do it. I don't know. No.
that is a rather big hole for those. I mean, they're small. They're you're saying they're kind of smallish rats. That's a rather large hole for them. So maybe it is these bigger rats. I mean, I could put more metal in, but do I know what were rats are? Like from a history check or anything, or
Possibly
an
not.
Arcana check or
I
something
mean, yeah,
that they like
you
more
could
Arcana?
yeah, you can make a potential Arcana check, nature check, uh, history check. They're not particularly they're not a
Well, it's like
thing
a
really from
curse,
where
so
they're
I don't
not.
know.
Yeah, Arcana would be fine. Religion might possibly. I'll let you roll any of those. Nature could even maybe do
Nope,
it.
not a fucking thing. I'd have
That-
no.
Which makes
Rats.
sense. Were rats aren't really a thing where you're from.
Yeah, makes
are
sense.
there werewolves? So, like, I mean, you'd be like, yeah, they're the were things, but I've never heard of a were rat. What the fuck?
I don't know what lycanthropy is. Nope. Sorry. Well, I could just put more metal. If that make you feel better. Maybe we could I'd be able to set something up. Maybe we could
Set up a trap or something.
a trap. Maybe I could possibly electrify it. Set up a little machine to kind of anything that tried to bite it, get a little shock or something. I don't know. Might be able to talk to Masuyama about it.
Mm-hmm.
These are all great ideas.
Good chat. No, you could chat with Masuyama if you want.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
have a
for now we should
montage of cleaning up the basement.
Yeah,
and-
throwing away all the
in
shit
fact,
food.
in fact, Tina is here anyway. She'll just offer to go get Masuyama and bring him down here.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, that helped.
Thank you, Hina.
I'm sure he'd want to know. No trouble.
All right, so shirtless montage it is.
All right, so she eventually brings back Masuyama, and he
And Obru's shirtless.
Oberu shirtless now, of course.
Yeah.
As you walk in, he's like, that needs work.
Yeah, I got beat up earlier.
He goes, lay down on the table.
All right.
He says, so I hear the rats have chewed through the metal that I put up. Is that correct? So he kind of like
Hey.
starts pushing forward a little bit, try to get a look.
Hi.
Hmm.
So it was you. All right, good.
Yes, I blocked up this hole quite some time ago. The rats here are resourceful.
Well, I was thinking. I mean, if they're gonna keep chewing through the metal, maybe we could set something up to like we move all these boxes out of here. Maybe we could set up maybe me and you could come up with a machine or something that maybe periodically gives a little electricity coursing through it. So anything that's trying to bite through gets zapped. Maybe
Well,
that'll tell them,
maybe maybe when the plate gets pushed, it comes in contact and then electrifies.
Or if you got some mortar and stone.
Yeah, it says he says, we could try mortar and stone, see if that's any more effective.
Works for me. I mean,
I can always
don't
pop
have-
back through and see if the rest of the wall is compromised on the other side.
they're coming in here for this food here, so I mean, all this rotten food. I mean, it's gone with the rats eating at it. So
I have
get
an
rid of that.
Should we just-
Exododian stone cutter, so I'd be able to do that. He kind of sighs. Well,
Not your favorite thing?
Could be a useful secret passage, though.
my time is valuable, as I think you should expect, or you should know at this point. Lie down on the table. Why are you not on the table?
We were showing you. All right, fine.
Lay down on the table, Fabio Flintstone.
Yeah, he goes out there and starts producing some of his tools and going to work on you immediately. Yep.
And shit.
Exactly. So yeah, while he's doing that, yeah, guys feel free to do whatever or chat with him
Yeah.
if you want.
I'm gonna pull out my crowbar, start like busting open some of these crates here to see what they are, and if they're fucking junk, we'll toss them
Yeah,
in the junk pile.
There's a lot of junk, I would say, here. But at the same time, like maybe it could be useful, like if you were to, I don't know, like if
At
this
the
place
club
were like
again or
turned back into a club, like some of this could be useful potentially.
I mean, like the clothes that have been eaten by rats and shit, or rotted away or whatever, those are gone.
Yeah.
But the costumes
some
that we
of-
can save, we'll save.
Well, Hina might be able to tailor
Yeah,
them
take
back up.
all of it.
Mhm.
We should have 3 piles. We should have trash, maybe, and definitely keep.
Do you guys? So this would be a downtime of organizing all the junk in this room.
Yeah.
Could be a downtime activity.
But I think we mostly
That'll
just
take
want to get
time.
rid of the expired food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
food
like
all
goes in
food
the
that's in there.
trash hole.
Well, let's
Yeah.
assume that you guys just do that right off the bat and just get rid of all the expired food, and that won't take you very long. And and then leave all the other junk to be as an option to go through later if you want to spend more time on it.
What else
Were
do
there-
y'all want to do?
I mean, were there any like cracking a few of these open? Were there any fucking like right off the bat? Did I get lucky and see anything neat like artificer shit or technomancer shit?
Yeah, there's not a lot of like artificer technomancer type stuff in these crates, if that's what you're asking. There might be some. Let's see here. Let me just roll. Let's just say that you did not get lucky and find any of that yet. Maybe you could, go through everything, but
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, not off the bat.
He is 100% less interested in this room.
Yeah, it's much more the kind of like storehouse for all the things that this place was used for, is like a bar or a club, basically. A lot of like random. There's like like furniture occasionally and things like that, and all sorts of stuff in here.
Hey, we could fight again. We can fight now if we want to. We got our barbarian.
Oh,
hey.
fuck off. You guys can fight even if I
Hey.
wasn't here. Shut up.
Barbarian
that
Yeah.
may or may not be true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no.
You were like 60% of the group's damage last time.
Yeah.
Can you drop me on whatever map we are? Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
600.
No, I thought you were going to do Easter stuff. That's what I figured.
No, so it was that, but then it's like I needed to come home, man. I've been out like all fucking week, and I just told my cousin like, hey, I need to go home. So I've been driving for the past 2 hours, and I literally got home like about 10 minutes ago.
All right.
And
well,
I
we
was
have been
considering not just going to sleep. I was like, no, I can't do this to these guys, man.
Well,
Thanks.
we haven't done much as you kind of come into Obru's getting worked on down here in the basement by Masuyama, who's repairing some of his technomancy, basically his body, repairing some of his technomantic body.
My
Now we can do some real adventure.
Some of his augments, down here, and everyone is kind of prying around these boxes, and they explain to you that that they've basically chased the rats out, the kind of aggressive rats down here.
Oh,
and there's
so we got
and
revenge.
there's a little bit of revenge, but they also kind of escaped through a hole over here. A hole that Masuyama has apparently previously blocked up with metal, but it appears that some of the rats are able to chew through metal because
that's not fucking normal.
Yeah, no, it's not. And they're back in here again, but you've chased them out for now. And the hole leads into the sewers. But it's not a very big hole. It'd be hard for a medium-sized creature to really get in there.
But okay, so let's go back to the fucking chewing through metal part. Like, did you guys get over this already, or like what the fuck is going on?
Renkala said it's probably were-rats. But
Recall said it's probably not the basic rats.
The rats that
other
were
types
in
of
there.
rats. There's like bigger rats. There's also were-rats. So maybe it would be one of those could do it, but she doesn't really know. She's just guessing.
Rat gumbo, rat casserole.
Yeah, but as far as she knows, like the rats that we saw do not normally do that. So it's probably a bigger rat or a were-rat.
Always a bigger rat.
Have we considered a piper? Somebody that controls the.
We have no bards,
king.
so we can't. So we can't Pied Piper this shit.
Well, no, he's saying that someone else did it, but
yeah, like have we considered like somebody else actually like leading the rats?
Let's go hire a dude. Lead the rats out of here.
Oh well, if she knows any gangs that have someone inclined to do shit. Yeah.
I'll ask him character.
She says, I think there's I think there is a gang that has a kind of rat affiliation, but they're not very big, and I think they're down a floor, so wouldn't be very easy to get to them.
Would you think that's on purpose?
Down the floor, you mean
shrugs.
below the sewer?
No, I mean just down a floor. The sewer runs through the entirety of Exodus.
Yeah, I think it was just coincidence. We just have a rat problem. I mean, weird.
There was a lot of food here. Maybe at some point the wall weakened and the smell of it brought them in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Fair enough. If you don't care enough to put mind to it, then I won't either.
I don't think we'll block it back up. And if they come back through, well, I guess then it's time to fucking go rat hunting.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
we should set up a ballista pointed at the hole.
Yeah, I think the current plan mentioned previously is that you had put another job on Masuyama's list of one to kind of slap some fucking stone and mortar in here.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about he's an imperial stone cutter or some shit. So
he has an Exodonian stone cutter, so he's able to do that.
Yeah. Well, let's we'll hand boxes of spoiled food to Ricky, and he can dump it into the fucking sewers, and maybe the rats will go away. But we'll keep.
Yeah, sure.
All right, fair enough.
Get rid
Fair
of the
enough. Yeah, you
rotten
can
shit.
just shove all the food to the
out
hole.
here.
But I mean, if we want to do, so once that's all done, what do we want to do here in terms of? Are we planning on taking a little break and seeing what comes of the shenanigans we pulled? Maybe helping fix up this place a little bit?
Maybe we could take some of this furniture upstairs and repurpose some of these boxes.
yeah, I vote for cleaning this area up.
Sure.
I mean, because we're supposed to be laying low anyway.
And if the rats come back, there won't be anywhere for them to hide, at least.
Mm-hmm. And no food to snack on, or no rot, anyway.
We get rid of that shit and we carry some shit upstairs. Get the hell out of this basement. Sounds sick of it.
You said these are all non-functioning, yeah?
Masuyama says if you're going through the if you're going through the boxes, he says anything that looks like it might be technomantic in nature, put it into this room so we can go through it.
Fair enough.
I don't think there'll be much, but we might have something of use.
So, do those elevators work, or lifts, whatever?
He says they do not. I haven't had I haven't had any need to fix them.
Curious, Masuyama. Were you always here, or did you come in when it was already like a club?
Did you own it at some point?
He glances and says, "No, well, I suppose we kind of, no, I never really owned it, no. But of course, ownership has been a little bit, perhaps not what you expect these days. If you take this club, then you own it. I just live here."
Did you take it one day?
No, at the time we first arrived, things were a bit more civilized, I suppose.
Fair enough. Well, So do we all want to work together and clean up this room, or did anyone have anything that they were really looking to get done? Like a list or something?
Just to let you guys know, for example, here I'll just paste an example. Like here is an example of a downtime activity. I have a list and whatnot, but
Learn the
it's
skill's
really
not on there, is
finished.
it?
Learn a skill.
I mean it might be, but it'd be like a really long one.
Say,
So
learn a skill. If you go by Xanthar's
yeah.
rules, it takes 10
That's
weeks
like-
and costs 25
exactly.
gold a week.
So yeah, that learn a skill theoretically yes, but that'd be like a really big one. So I'm not even gonna put it on there.
Mm.
We're too broke for that shit.
Here's here like this is unfinished, but for example, meditation will be a downtime activity.
Holy shit!
Expect me to read all that shit in the CVS receipt?
But
Oh wow! Like maybe like you could
save a lot of time and say I spend my time cleaning up this basement.
You could put it in the Discord too.
Yeah. I'll put the general Discord. But like I said, it's of course if you remember, meditation was a downtime activity in Segware, but it was just to basically help you avoid madness mostly. This, however, is going to give you some actual like mechanical benefit. I figure is thematic given the orientation of the group here with the Eastern style.
I have no idea
here you
what
go.
Ricky would do anyway, so I'm just gonna clean the basement.
So basically, you can get like a meditation token and then use that to gain like advantage or something else. Like the more you improve your meditative ability.
Right.
So that's like an example of a downtime activity. Another example of a downtime activity which again not finished yet, but which would if you want to learn technomancy stuff, that'll be a downtime activity or whatnot.
Oh, do we wanna clean up this thing here? More hands make quick work.
Yeah,
everybody can tackle it.
Yeah, as soon as maintenance is done, as soon as my maintenance is done, I'll join.
Yep. So everybody else can start while you're getting repaired, and then you can jump in after that finishes.
Out of the way, so we get a new metal grate over this.
All right. So yeah, you'll be doing this for a while here. I'll say you kind of get this kind of cleared and organized after about and this might be like with all of you, maybe you could do it in 3 hours.
Cleaning montage.
Yep, cleaning montage, burn through in about 3 hours.
Montage.
Yeah, before we do that though, Finn will excuse himself, and he will go upstairs to where the prisoners are.
And betray us.
And he's going to ritual cast alarm on the door.
Oh, bing.
I guess while we're cleaning, we could talk about what are we going to do with our prisoners. So that's one thing we left out too. We got 2 prisoners.
Yeah, that was not mentioned. Oh, by the way, got a couple prisoners.
Yeah, we captured a tiefling named Purity. She was a big badass, and another random grunt.
Another random tiefling.
Oh yeah, that's what I brought it up to the guys, and I forgot to ask you. Was that whip? Was that like a magical spell thing, or is that like an actual item? She was whipping us with.
And part of her gift from Asmodeus.
I know we wasn't gonna get a magic whip right off the bat.
She puts her hands out. She puts her hand out and makes that bit of fire kind of just dance in her hand, and she says, "I can't do much more than this, but Purity is quite skilled with it."
I didn't know if it was an item that she was channeling magic through or something, but okay.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room. There's no chance we're going to get her to convert to our side.
No.
And we can't exactly let her go because she knows what happened in the hallway.
So we just keep her there. And then when we get rid of the fucking 10th bidders, Kick their ass out. We did it with the other ones. I don't think she's gonna. I mean, worst comes to worst. If she attacks us again, then we'll deal with it. But
well, she said that we know there are other chapters of the 10th Pitters. What's to say she won't go to them and tell them what happened?
meh. But we already took out in one chapter. They really go to put all their forces into taking one place and possibly getting their forces decimated. It's a lot harder to take a home base. We're gonna have it trapped, blockaded. Just like it's gonna be very hard to take the 10th Pitter's place if we want to attack it. It's trapped, as Rincala has mentioned. So that might dissuade them quite a bit.
Well, that's if we manage to finish that chapter off.
Well, why don't we give it a few days and see how it goes? Or at least give it a day.
That's what I'm saying. If we change our mind on finishing them off, maybe we do spark a war between the 10th Pitters and the gladiators with the little comment you left on the wall. That still leaves our prisoners that we have to deal with. Unless we resolve this 10th Pitter situation quickly, in which case we can hold on to them for a few days and let them go.
I'm not really about killing unarmed people. And they're quite literally the definition of it. I mean,
I didn't think I was either.
Purity is going to be a problem, though.
I didn't think I was about killing people.
She's a true believer.
But I have seen a lot of people die in the last few days.
Yeah, it's one thing to kill someone in battle, but executing them.
I mean,
Why
you
not
say
just
this.
leave her to me?
I mean, you say
then
she's
you don't have to get your hands dirty. Rincala says.
Because it still goes against beliefs. She has hers. You have yours. I have mine. But right now she's a prisoner, and I'm the one who took her prisoner. So I'll take responsibility for her. As for this true believer stuff, I'm not a big religious fanatic. I'm not quite sure if there would be anything for her to even persuade her. I'm not even going to waste my breath on her. But
no.
Nath is going to want her back.
Who?
Nathrikal.
Is that the leader of the 10th Pitters?
She nods. In this chapter. Not all the 10th Pitters, of course.
Okay, well, maybe there's a bargaining chip there.
She nods.
We do want something they have.
Mm-hmm.
Comes down to it. Purity would probably be quite valuable to this person.
Yeah, but then once they have her, like all we have is their word.
Oh no, we definitely wouldn't give her back before we got what we wanted.
You talking about the forge?
The forge would be nice, but at the end of the day, do we really have the means to protect it?
He'll want her back. He'll want her back, but he won't give up the conclave for it.
Oh, no, that's not what we're really looking for.
What are you talking about?
Well, the forge is in the conclave.
Forge would have been nice, but that was just the bonus. We were going there for other reasons. Looks to Obru and Carvis. We had a
Call
different
an eyebrow.
Prisoners.
They have.
Maybe if we had a room full of prisoners, we could exchange.
Yeah. Damn it, Vesna.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm saying
Vesna.
all that's happened has already happened, and we're going to have to take them out if we want to get access to the forge and save everyone that we're trying to save there. Carvus's friends and Vesna. What I'm saying in the end is it's going to be us fighting them and taking their home.
True enough.
Well, recall you mentioned that if we give them too much time, they're going to start just dragging people in, bringing them into the fold.
Yeah.
Trying to recruit
Conscripting,
numbers.
sure. They've already started.
Yeah. So they're trying, but with that, they get very inexperienced fighters.
Yeah, you pretty sure you killed some of them.
Well, to be fair, I haven't killed anyone yet, but yes.
Well, she says, well, kind of gesturing towards Carvus.
You need to learn to control yourself, Catman.
Excuse me?
Because we need bodies too. We need people.
Right.
If we want to hold this place.
Let me torture you for a couple weeks and see how you feel after that. And then we can have this conversation. How about that?
Boo-hoo. 2 days ago, I was a slave.
Boo-hoo. I could say the same to you. Again, I do not go...
I have yet to kill anybody yet.
That seems like a personal problem.
All right, you two. Put your dicks away. This isn't going to help us. Look, I'm not going to shit on you for doing your thing. You did your thing, but personally, I tried to stay her away. Because, if it came down to it, would I rather just have my ass beat instead of killed? Yes. But
Let
you
me
have
make
your
this
life,
real
you've lived.
simple for everybody here. I don't log for fights. However, if they come to me, I will finish them. It's as simple as that.
Be fair, we just looked for a fight. But there's no here nor there. Yes. I know you want to take care of your
All I want to do is find my friends and leave this hellhole. I came here for a mission, complete the mission, and get the fuck out.
Who are you trying to capture? You said you were there to help capture someone. Who the fuck are you going for?
How much detail do I have on that?
I sent you some. It should be posted to you. No? Or did I not? We just talk about it.
All you told me was a succubus. That's pretty much it.
Okay, I thought I told a bit more. Let me see if I actually sent that to you.
You might have. No, succubus name. No, I don't.
Maybe let's see if I sent what I sent to you. But maybe. Well, if I did not send it to you, which perhaps I did not. She's known as the Voice.
So let's just say that I give them whatever information you give me whenever you do that. You can tell them what
it's yeah, there's a succubus known as the Voice that was with that particular chapter of the 10th Pitters. Perhaps still is.
Which essentially I look back at her is anything, anything about this person?
She nods and says, "Yeah, I know the Voice."
And he basically says, "Is like I personally don't have anything against you. However, for as long as the 10th Bitters have my friends alive or dead, blood will be spilled. Again, nothing personal. Not anymore, at least."
I understand. Torment is, well, torment. You do what you have to do. I just want to stay out of it when it comes to the 10th Pitters. I'll just be hanging out above the balcony, keeping an eye on things over here while you're dealing with that.
Well, you said this voice. Is this person still with this particular chapter, or he moved on? Is that something we're gonna have to expect to fight?
She seems to be still an issue at this point.
She's still with the chapter. As for if she would fight or not, I don't really know. I don't really know if her. I don't really think that she's loyal to our chapter, but she might fight, especially if you were going. Especially, I'd imagine if you were after her, looking again to Carvis.
That is the contract. It wasn't specified whether she had to be alive or dead.
Well,
I think at that point would be her choice, not ours.
Well, if you're going after her, then I'd have to think that should be more likely to fight.
That makes sense. I mean, she probably does. She's not going to want to go be captured, either dead or alive. So that's probably a good thing to know. That's another thing we have to worry about.
Important question. What is a succubus?
Demon. And Corvus looks at the rest of the group. He's like, "Do you want to have this conversation? I don't want to have this conversation."
It's a demon, right?
I have 8 intelligence.
Or a devil, or
succubus is a fiend. They kind of play both sides of the blood war.
They would.
Like a devil.
They would indeed. No, like a fiend. Devil is one particular side. We, of course, the 10 Pitters lean more towards that side. We are devil-blooded. But a succubus is the fiend, maybe even more demonic, but they do work for devils as well. So take that for
where
what
the
you
fun
will.
is.
Yeah,
I
guess you could say that. She says, well, the 10th pit is, of course, aligned with devils, so you'll, if you're trying to take down the rest of them, you'll likely have to deal with the succubus and perhaps some other devils as well.
We just keep getting more and more good news. What a wonderful day.
She knows. There'll be at least an imp, if not a bearded devil, in there.
Ooh, bearded devils. I love those.
She nods. They
Ricky's like scratch his head. Bearded devil. What's so
we'll bring a
special
razor.
about a bearded devil?
I actually have no idea.
A sweet beard.
She says, in the hills, nothing particular really. They're foot soldiers. But in a gang war, I guess they get to be special.
Yeah. As I understand it, like all demons or devils and what the like, you need magical or special weaponry or something.
She kind of nods and says, that it certainly helps. I wouldn't want to ever go up against a bearded devil.
How many devils do they got over there?
She goes, not many. She says, I would say 3, maybe.
Bearded?
No, I mean total. Maybe three, possibly 4. I don't know. I don't know if there's 1 imp or 2.
That might be something we want to be better equipped before we go over there.
I'm counting the voice on that number, of course.
Would I
Right.
would I
Well,
know?
even though she's not technically a devil.
Could I make a religion check to see how we would best fight devils?
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I'm rolling like fucking dog shit. Never mind.
Sure are.
Yeah,
Well, the devil's another thing that you don't deal with a lot up there.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
Exodus is a whole new world for Fen.
Well, if we need magic stuff, I do have this, and I pull the fancy dagger out of my belt loop.
Yeah, and also carves his axe.
That's all we need, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys have magic weapons, at least a couple of you.
like 2 people.
Yeah, well,
I can make a magical
magic
weapon.
stone, and magic stone, which Finn has been using, is also magical. So yeah.
I can make a magical weapon if someone really needed to use one, but
there you go.
It'd be
Could you
tomorrow.
make my fists magical?
Hold on. I gotta read the fucking. I actually have to read because weapons are considered fists are considered weapons in this. So maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You got your fist cybered up there, Lee. Everybody's fist cybered up. Got cyber fist.
Yeah. Oh well, like I mean, both of his arms.
Yeah. Right.
Like completely replaced.
Glue an axe to.
Yeah. So cyber
glue an
fist.
axe. Oh fuck. Magic enhanced weapon. Yeah, as long as it's considered a simple or martial weapon, it has to be considered a simple or martial.
Yeah, and then unarmed is a simple.
Okay,
Perhaps
well then
we're more equipped than we thought.
I'd give it to you for more for just because of the technomantic flair. I'd give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Raj? Do you have a magic weapon?
They got to be flame, like blue flame coming off of them, or like neon violet flame.
If you say that, he just says, "You know what? Never mind. I don't have the ability to fucking make magical weapons, motherfucker."
Are you okay, Buster Wolf?
No, you get no magical weapons.
Oh, Buster Wolf.
So you guys gonna spend some time clearing out the this room. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be sitting there fucking like crowbarring them open to see what's in them, handing them. If it's food, it goes to Ricky. If it's clothes, I guess we have 3 fucking. I mean, we have like 3 piles. Good shit, maybe shit, just terrible.
Bring in some Sandikyo lullaby as I shovel rotten food into the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so amongst some like kind of like raw materials for like I mean amongst all the other normal stuff, that's mostly for bars and clubs, and like I said, there's like outfits and all this random stuff, and the furniture and just a load of some like fancy rope, or like and like paths and things like that, and block things off, and it just a lot of random stuff that's just accumulated over the years. Amongst that, there is some technomantic materials that you do unearth and kind of pull back in, and for the most part, Masayama's like, "Oh, I remember this. Like, how'd that get? Like, oh, it got stowed away back there at some point. Basically stuff that just got like put away." And
find some old fucking Playboys in here.
Yeah, exactly. Next to old Playboys, there's some technomantic gear there, and but most of it's just kind of like raw materials. However, one of the things he's happy to see, as there's some light emitting orbs that are in there, that he says he's happy to see. They're not currently emitting light, but he says that basically they're worth some money, and they had been ripped off the walls basically previously. So he'll be able to use those, and then he can link them to his power source, and then power them all, and use them to provide light in areas of the dark sky where you place them.
We found light bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, we can get rid of those fucking nasty smelling torches.
Yeah.
All right, I consider that a win, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're coming ahead.
Box of light bulbs and some old dirty
Yep.
Playboys.
Exactly. Scared
Name
off
of
the
the
rats.
episode.
Oh, they're like
Scared off the
those.
rats.
They're like those Dojin manga.
I mean, it's so page is so stuck together. We thought it was a fucking wooden plank at first.
It's like a
Get outta
Sendaiki,
here.
like the ancient Japanese Sendaikyo porn scroll.
Yeah, exactly. Matsuyama wheels in his goes upstairs and wheels in his Extonian stone cutter, and then begins fashioning the blocks within the stone cutter, and then basically creating the mortar there as well. And then is able to like take out like fitted blocks to place into the wall, and then mortar them up. Takes time though.
Yeah.
No more
But
sewer hole.
but it's pretty fast compared if you were to do it, normally probably.
Yeah. Oh, could I have like taken some of these planks and stuff and like put them on the other side of the hole, and then like do we have like a tar or adhesive or something? I want to kind of create like a wall or a surface on the other side, on the sewer side.
Matsuyama is making mortar currently, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking the wood plank so that like, you could cover those up.
What are you covering again?
Well, if you put the wood planks on, manage to fashion them on the other side, on the sewer side of the wall, then you can actually like, put the mortar in there instead of it like kind of pouring out on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Imagine he's doing
yeah.
it like a bricklayer, like on the floor first, and then on top of each other. Wouldn't like make a tidal wave of mortar. You'd put down your like layer of thin set, and then put the stone on top of it. Then another layer of the thin set, and put more bricks on top of it, like a bricklayer.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna like pour off kind of like crazy. Yeah, there might be a little like loss off to the side, but yeah, he's basically putting in like custom fitted bricks and into the hole, but it's such a small hole that it's like not gonna take that much. And
Yeah, the hole's small. I'm probably the one walking back there laying bricks.
and yeah, he's able to feed the mortar in with the stone cutter as well, fairly easily.
That is a useful tool.
I get you one of those.
Yeah, the stone cutter, like when you place it next to, there's like basically what it looks like is a fairly large, almost tube-like thing where he fashions the stone. It fashions the stone and like cuts it inside of it. But you can also create mortar with it, and then feed the mortar out the side through this kind of like a hose basically, and then feed it out that way.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
So it's a self-contained, like yeah, self-contained, everything you need to basically lay bricks or and cut the stone to the dimensions you need it.
We should start bricking off all our extra entrances upstairs, so we got one defensible point.
that would take a while. But yeah, we probably could. We probably don't need 1,000 entrances, but
Yeah, then when we're ready for business, then we open it all back up.
yeah, we'll see now. I mean, this probably takes us most of the day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this whole day's dedicated to cleaning this basement and fucking mortaring up that hole.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long. So after 3 or 4 hours or whatnot, you're good.
Oh.
Now I'm upstairs covered in dust and mortar and drinking a beer.
Pull you guys back up as you guys all have a nice beer upstairs.
We all meet back at the Winchester till this whole thing blows over.
Winchester. What's that a reference to?
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, okay. All right, that's right.
I'll hand Masayama a beer.
Yeah.
We all did work.
Yeah, you hand him a beer. He kind of takes it, looks at it, takes a sip.
It's not mushroom flavored. But, Masayama, and all this, we've come asking you for favors and all this other horseshit, but not once have we even done you the common courtesy. What the fuck is it you want?
Yeah. He says, he looks at you and says, "Be left alone." Then he edges up a little bit of a smile on, just like a little bit of a smirk after he says it. But that's not possible.
Curse of brilliance, I suppose. But, eventually, I mean, just curious, if you were ever to take an apprentice, you could make them take all the bullshit. Everyone would go after them. You could retire and everyone would bug your apprentice.
I'm already retired.
Fair enough. That's true. We guess we still keep bugging you. But do you have an apprentice?
Yeah. He says, there's always a would-be apprentice. I assume you've met the gnome that's staying over there?
Vinky. Yes. Yes, I've met Vinky. She's very excitable.
Yeah. And he says, I have no shortage of would-be apprentices or people seeking my ability. He just does this long sigh out. And says nothing more on it.
Fair enough.
You could just feel like his weariness with the idea with people who've come seeking his ability, and basically getting bothered for his genius.
Have you ever?
Probably the only reason he's actually working on Obru is because he's like, oh, this is the bleeding edge now.
He definitely has a curiosity about your work. Like, yeah. There's you make an insight roll, I guess. Since you've been under his wire knife for a few times.
Syndiccio insight.
Indeed.
12.
Yeah. Nah, right, but yeah, you're not sure if it's like personal or maybe it's just like a Syndician thing where he's definitely, it seems like he has almost like a personal interest in your gear. but you're not sure exactly why.
He's gonna hack off your body parts in your sleep.
Hannibal Lecter on you.
Hello, bro.
Well, I mean,
there's a you can hear a bang on the door at this point, we'll say.
well, that's either definitely much faster than I anticipated, or maybe that tiefling guy you invited to join the club.
Seems our door is working.
Alright.
True.
Guess we'll go check on it.
I look at Carvis.
I forget
like,
where exactly the
don't
door
kill
was.
him.
Was
And I
it-
wink.
yeah.
Is this the door?
Oh, it should be closed. Oh, there's no actual door on there yet, I suppose.
You installed an invisible door?
Invisalign door.
Invisible door here.
Real
that's okay,
invisible
because
doors.
That's okay because you can't see everything anyway. Here. Behold, door.
Are there actually all these crates here?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Finn, I think, piled a bunch of crates there.
Did these doors
And-
have like little see-through windows on them, or are they just big solid slabs of?
Yeah. Are there any
They're just
windows?
I assume the door was just a solid wooden thing, right? Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, there's the wooden doors from over there, so they're just a solid wooden thing, right? Yeah.
Under renovation.
I mean, is there enough space where I could like wriggle through there and see what's going on the other side?
Wriggle through the door? Probably not.
I just see like a bunch of crates.
Personally, I didn't do the crates. Last I knew, that was Obru. So.
Oh, really? I thought there was
Yeah.
crates. Yeah, you put crates. Crates.
I
Up
put
here.
I
I'll take
like
them
crates
away.
on the other place, but this had.
You didn't do crates over here.
I didn't. I thought Obru said he was going to do crates. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we fortified the fuck out of these doors.
Yeah.
At one point, I know there were crates there.
I really thought somebody did. I could be wrong, but
Well, let's move them out of the damn way. Which door are we opening up?
Well, I'm talking to him through the door over here.
Oh.
I'm like kind of on the crates. Under renovation. What do you want?
just a chat. I think we have something to discuss.
Who the hell are you?
You hear back, Callan Truson of Hazrick's Gladiators.
Gladiators. What are you
Gladiators?
Oh, that's the leader of the gladiator.
Hazrick's?
Yeah, but he said something gladiators.
Yeah, you got it right. Hazrick's.
Hazard.
Yeah.
What's he want?
He's from the Gladiators. He wants to discuss something with us. What do we have to do with the all right, listen. There's so much gang activity around here. Is this like an introduction thing? Like, I don't understand. I'm new.
Well, it seems that there's a bit more than an introduction happening here. Why don't you open up the door so we can at least see each other? Hold it open for you.
Hold
Breaking the
on.
boxes.
All right, go get Corvus. Yeah. Like, I'll open up the door. I'll keep the crates there, like, so that
Pop
I
it
have
open.
like I guess I have like half cover. There's like a
Sure.
crate there.
Right,
Maybe
right,
you could
right.
shimmy. You could shimmy past the crate or whatever.
I'll stand behind Obru in like a bodyguard pose, kind of like
Hold
come in type deal.
Oh, these are in the wrong layer anyway. Hold on.
The door probably opens in, doesn't it? I imagine it would. So I'd have to move all the crate.
Yeah, probably. So you pull the crates back a little bit and then put it in. You just pull the crates back and then so you're here. Hold on.
Hold on, give me a second.
Out and then back it up.
Does he? I guess there's a question here. Does he touch the door?
Who?
Has this fucking the gladiator guy?
It's Callan. Yeah, he banged on it.
Mm-hmm. That's how
fire alarm starts going off.
Yeah. So a loud alarm rings out.
Overall, like that entire conversation.
So
it's like
that was the entire conversation was through an alarm. Yeah.
Well, for 10 seconds, an audible alarm.
Oh, 10 seconds. Okay, so it goes off. Okay, good. Just 10 seconds. Fair enough. Just the initial part there. Yeah, it was the alarm when maybe the alarm and then you had the conversation.
Yeah, that's why. I guess we were talking amongst ourselves, like, who the hell's here? Like, what? And then went over and it was already done. It was already done by then. Okay.
So we're going outside?
No, not yet. All right. What do you want?
He says he says I want to know who you are.
Okay. I guess since I'm new to the neighborhood, Obru.
And you work for?
My friends and myself.
Obru LLC.
Self-employed.
And you're the ones tangling with the bidders, right?
Tangling with the 10th bidders? Yeah, we've had a scrap with them. We had a scrap with Hell's Legion, Hell's Vengeance,
Hell's
Kitchen,
Hell Screamers, really?
Hell Screamers. That one. Yeah, apparently nobody likes it.
We were like wrong answers.
Maybe you cut out. I couldn't hear you. Oh, robot time.
Oh,
sorry.
Wait a minute. Am I roboting? I know Chris is
robot time.
Chris is roboting for me.
He's got that Cambodian internet.
Whole pots. Jiggling his Wi-Fi cable.
Did you say yes?
On what? On what?
Yeah, I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
Oh, okay.
Beep boop bop.
I am robot.
Okay, keep talking. Oh,
let me know if I clear up. I'm gonna pull up.
No,
pull back out.
Greg.
Killed the other guy too.
This recording's gonna be fucked up too.
Yep, we're never gonna get a fucking recording ever again.
Oh god, they're both gone.
Maybe better?
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So you say, did you kind of did you?
Yeah, tangling with the 10th bidders.
No, what did you say?
And then I was like, yeah, and then we also tangled with the Hell Raisers, Hell Keepers, and then someone said
Hell Screamers.
Hell Screamers. Yeah, them. Yeah. Seems like nobody around here likes us.
The Hell Screamers?
Yeah, but we're cool with them because like they were the first. Like they didn't draw weapons on us, so we didn't kill anybody.
I just let Slinks back.
So you're out here. So you're out here fighting the Hell Screamers and the Tent Pitters, and I guess now you've really gotten into it with the Tent Pitters. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, they drew weapons. So in the fight, one of their prisoners broke out and slaughtered them. And yeah, well, he's also currently with us.
Well, it seems like the Tent Pitters are mistaking your allegiance. They're definitely retaliating on us.
Well, we have no quarrel with you. So maybe we I don't know, maybe I should speak with my associate before I talk too much. But what was it you were asking again? What's that?
He kind of looks down for a second and then back up and says, well, I think we might need some clarification.
Yeah.
If you're going to fight a war against the Tent Pitters, we have our own problems, and I don't know if you know this, but we had control of this area. The Tent Pitters and the Hell Screamers hit us, and I guess you hit them after that. But we were willing to cede the area to them because of other issues we have going on with a couple of other rival gains to the east. But if they think that you're us hitting back, now we're going to suffer attack from both sides. And it's not acceptable. Perhaps the least you could do would be to clarify to them that you're not us.
Okay. I suppose we'd be amenable to that. I thought we said something. Maybe they're all dead now. I don't know.
You're like, will do, and
he
close
says,
the door.
Yep.
All right, one of you come with me then, so we can get this done.
What? One?
I mean, do you have a leader?
Leader is Pol
well,
Pot. He's
a
fucking
leader.
with your internet.
Not necessarily, but also
We can
like
try
just
to
one of
talk all this
just
out
one of us going.
so that we aren't getting killed. Them right now. I said one of my men is pumped full of infernal, right? So maybe we can squash. I mean, at least get some clarity. If you want to keep fighting to the Pitters, by all means, but
All right, like this is awfully sudden, and also
Look, it's fine if you
like,
don't want to go. He get,
but
he-
also we're not going to go. One of us is not going to go by ourselves. Like for all I know, like you're bringing us in as like some kind of sacrifice or some shit to show that like no, these people are not with us. And
There we go.
Yeah, that fucking Cambodian internet back again.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Go knock on fucking door 219 and tell the motherfucker no more fucking porn. All right, he's killing the internet
Right.
on you.
Killed fucking goddamn morning porn is killing it. Yeah, he says, so you're not gonna.
oh man, you're just gone.
Yes, so you're not going to come with us. You're not going to have somebody.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, we have to discuss this amongst ourselves, and then
Just tell him to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, Chris, man, you're so raw body right now.
I don't even hear him at all.
No.
Yeah, you're completely on the toes. It's like a robot Michael Jackson. Oh, shit. I gotta mute myself.
All right, maybe now.
For 10 minutes.
Check now.
Yeah, we got
All right, is that better?
Moment.
Is that
Yeah,
better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Yeah.
Oh, God.
This guy looks frustrated. He's like, fucking hell.
All right, hold on. We'll discuss this amongst ourselves for a second, and see how we'll proceed. Like, because we've never met any gladiators, and everybody around here has been less than cordial, let's say.
Yeah.
So, just not a whole lot of trust going on here. I close the
Yeah, that's
door, like
fine.
put some shit up against it, and
You-
like, all right, let's go talk.
All right, so you close the door.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
private
and
now.
put some crates in
Say
front
what
of
you're
it
gonna
and
say.
God. I laughed so hard I thought I was gonna bust a blood vessel in my neck.
shit.
All right, so I guess we should go back up in here.
Yeah, all right, guys. How are we going to proceed with this shit? I mean, oh, hey, what's up, damn it, not Sendaikyo, Rincala.
Yeah, she's actually probably retreated. You see her up top, actually.
And she's like,
Do we still have Ari? Because, like, we need
I
our
do not
kitty.
know.
yeah, he's here.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. He hasn't said anything.
Or he's
in a while.
muted anyway.
It's muted. So
Yeah. All right. So, all right.
violent but deadly.
Do we want to go do this right now? I mean, I
Yes,
think
that
I'm
you
all
guys
right
go
with
on.
it.
no,
What's up?
because if we do that, we could walk into 10th Bitter territory.
Right, and we don't.
The gladiator.
And,
no, the gladiators are going to look immediately to their right and see gladiators forever painted on the wall, and they're gonna know that they didn't do it. So that might be a bad plan.
Unless that was immediately painted over.
Only been a few hours, probably not.
Oh yeah. Well, usually when a gang marks its symbol in another one's territory, they'll immediately get rid of it. Can't let that stand while you fight a war.
Might be able to. I mean, they didn't seem too keen on fighting, surprisingly enough. Maybe we could. I mean, if they get attacked by the 10th bidders, that means they have to go buy this territory first if they were going to attack them. More than likely, they'll try to take out this place first.
And if we don't go with this guy, we're going to be between two organizations that don't like us.
Yeah. But also, I mean, one of the things I'm thinking about is if the 10th bidders attack, like, us, you know, the gladiators hopefully don't get involved. Like,
or we go with them and we just start a war between all of us.
The Royal Rumble.
Three sides to a battle.
Like, I mean, how are we going to run that? Like, because the gladiators may turn on us to prove that, you know, they're not with us, or not, like, you know, that we're not with them. And we could be fighting two gangs at once.
I mean, if we're not picking a fight on our terms, then our best bet is to, if we're going to get attacked, it's our best bet is to be attacked here. This is at least defensible.
How many dudes were out there?
Like 8?
Maybe less than that.
What I thought I saw 4 or 5, but I wasn't up front.
Like 6, 8, something like that.
If we fight in here, Rincala will fight with us.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, she might not want to get spotted.
She's up above.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she'll shoot.
Yeah. I don't know if she can really hear you if she's still hanging out there. You can see her up there if you want to talk to her. Just raise your voice.
Oh. What did the guy say his name was?
His name was Callan.
Well, Callan. And then it was Hazrin?
Hazrick.
Legion. Chapter something. Hazrick Legion, I'm going with that.
Hazrick Trueson.
Hazrick's Gladiators. Oh, his name was Callan Trueson.
Or Calran Trueson of Hazrick's Gladiators. Well, let's get down to brass tacks here, boys. Are we staying or are we going?
I'm not exactly comfortable with going, but hey, why not? And I'm also going to be wearing the scale mail and not the breastplate.
I mean, if we just choose to stay, what are they going to do? Try to fight 2 different gangs at the same time?
I imagine they just take the L and back off and try to defend themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Insult.
But maybe we can work something out here. They seemed at least... Well, no, not them, but... Yeah, they're not in a position to fight a couple gangs all at once.
Yeah.
They're trying to survive. But maybe we could at least do like a truce. We don't attack them, they don't attack us, we leave each other alone, and more than likely, this place would be attacked first. So, because you don't walk, if they think this is gladiator territory, even though, you know, wrong, but sure, we'll go with that, they think that, and they're not going to walk past us and then leave their backs exposed, because they might believe we just come out and attack them.
Like that, let's call it truce.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any beef with the gladiators, so yeah, I guess we're just go out there and be like, no, we're not interested in going over there and going through this, but we have no beef with you, and we'd like to continue that.
You'd be like, we're going to stay put.
We all go with that?
Works for me.
Works for me.
All right. Yeah.
Gonna go and listen to how this goes.
Taking me a beer.
All right. Then
pop out, open the door back up.
Yeah, pull the crates out. Scree. All right, yeah. Open up the door.
You gave him your name before, right, Obru?
Yeah,
He
Obru.
says, he says, well, Obru.
Calorin, right?
Calorin, yeah. Callan.
Calorin. Look. We're not going to that meeting. I'm sorry if that put you in a disposition. But as you know, we don't know you, and we do know that they're extremely hostile toward us. But we, as I said, we have no issues with you. And we'd like to continue.
Yeah. Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, this is gonna go great. Every time. Why did I take the skill?
Hell
For this
yeah.
moment.
That's
for
why.
once.
This moment right here.
Nice dirty 20.
I'm waiting for Chris to be like, at disadvantage.
No.
Do.
He's no, that's straight roll. He sighs, kind of looks down at the floor for a while, looks back up and says, I suppose that's fair. He says, but he says, but we want no part in this fight you've got going.
Understandable.
He says, he looks around. And he says, we're probably gonna seal up.
Yeah, that's what we're pretty much doing. The storm is pretty ferocious.
You can see us from around the corner.
He says, so he's like, so you can tell your people. He kind of gesturing not where you guys are, but gesturing around, kind of indicating that the people in this area, your people, you think is the way you're kind of getting from that.
Mm-hmm.
He says, you can tell your people that there's no access going east.
No access. Is that on y'all's part or?
Yeah, we're sealing up. To keep out fucking imps and God knows, or hells know what else.
Yeah, I've heard imps can they turn invisible? Is that one of the things?
Yes, they could. Yes, there was but a dead man full of imp venom from an invisible imp. Yes, they can turn invisible. He says, so watch yourself. We're going to seal up, and you can have your war with the 10th Petters.
Wonderful.
By the way, are they like human?
Yeah, they're pretty much mostly human.
Oh wow, that
there
is
might be a
rare.
tiefling and there, or maybe another race, but for the majority of them are human.
Interesting. He'll hear just before he leaves. He'll be like, "You guys want some beer before you go? Only 2 copper."
One of them turns his head over there, but the rest of them kind of move along.
And looks longingly, maybe an outstretched hand.
You just hear, "It's not mushroom flavored."
But they march off.
Yeah. Oh no, man! If they had went and had a drink and came inside, had a drink and just left,
Well, no, I was gonna hand him a pitcher. I was gonna hand him a mug of beer through the door. But...
welcome to our fine establishment.
Yeah, we're drive-through only right now, though.
COVID rules. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotta wear
also,
gotta wear
great time to renovate, though.
Oh shit.
All right, apparently we need to be on the lookout for the imp, and since not a damn one of us can sense it, like a fart.
I guess we know what 3 devils they got now. They got a succubus, a bearded devil, and an imp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what Rincalo was saying. And they might have 2 imps.
2 imps. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change the. I'm gonna go ahead and change. I'm gonna go around and cast the alarm spell again, ritually on each door. I'm gonna change it to mental ping.
Okay, roger that.
That's gonna be on all of them because I didn't realize. Just me. I thought.
Yeah, you can have it silent.
Well, yeah, you can have it silent, but the audible one is only within 60 feet. Can you really hear it? I did not know that. I thought it was very loud.
Well, I mean 60 feet.
Because
because then it's like half volume out to 120. I'm just guessing. Or whatever.
Yeah, so I'll just go to each one again and.
He's just duping alarm distance over here now.
Yeah, now Lee's trying to. You want to dupe? Dupe.
Well, I mean, sound fades. It doesn't just stop. So.
You want to dupe? So dope, baby, dupe. That just means it's really weak sound. You can only hear it in 60 feet.
Magic
yeah,
sound.
It's not a particularly loud alarm, is it?
No, we would have heard it from there, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, yeah, some of us would have, but yeah, it's not like a particularly
faintly.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. So, yeah, I'm gonna change it to audio ping. I mean, mental ping.
Mental? Yeah.
Brain hole ping.
Brain hole ping.
Well, looks like we got our war with the 10th Pitters. We're going to have to go back there and run head first into all of this shit.
Oh!
Leroy
Giant Crown.
It's the only way.
But
this is
we can't get 2 seconds of break. We've been in this bar for like 3 days.
I know, man.
I've met all 3 gangs.
I just want to make ramen and.
I mean, you can do that. Like, I mean, the 10th Pitters are not here. Like, you know, like maybe they show up.
They might
possible,
be.
But...
That's why we have to go and kill them.
Rat ramen fucking little
well,
rat.
we didn't get any rat
circles.
They might show up. That is true, but you know,
we'll be highly compromised, and we need their forge.
And actually,
we mainly just need them gone just so we can sell stuff to the fucking merchant that's 5 feet from this establishment.
Yeah. Also, we need like if we could like put in another door here.
And where are we gonna get gold if not from killing these people?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you put another door.
These gangs are killing our customer base.
Yeah, I ain't seen no fucking job postings around here. Hey.
Job postings for what?
Exactly.
We have to create those jobs, man. We gotta
by killing everybody
in here. It's like setting in a business.
Yeah.
Well, businesses don't spontaneously produce gold out of thin air.
No,
gotta have gold to build things and make gold.
We're the Yakuza. We're all business.
Well,
you gotta get rid of the people at least trying to fucking actively attack you.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you can open up a business.
We can't be like, hey, let's open up this bar. Oh, I forgot. There's guys 2 blocks away who are trying to kill everyone that comes in here. So don't worry about that, though.
Well,
it's
just you can.
You come here, but invisible imp might kill you. It's a risk.
That is a thing. That is a thing that happens. Yeah.
Just kind of regularly.
Yeah, with like gangs and bars. So you totally can.
That's what we gotta. That's why we gotta deal with them. No, we don't have to worry about it. We let the gladiators do their shit, and then we'll have
gang hits happen. Gang hits happen in active businesses all the time.
Indeed. Not when you kill them first. So we're just nipping it right in the bud.
That's true.
All right. Well, should we get some rest and then
long rest it.
Long rest up. See if anything happens.
You take downtime. Go on.
Hope wakes up with no limbs.
No. The rat's carrying them off.
Rat's putting them on.
Revenge.
Yeah, let's take a long rest and if we don't get bothered, I'll make Obru punch with the power of magic.
Absolutely.
Power of magic. We need to get Rincala to tell us what traps is in that side entrance. Of the Enclave.
Yeah, let's see. You can, well, first you're getting yeah, so you go long rest and you ask her about the, traps there. She says that there's, um, she says that there's there's a trap that's triggered at an intersection. That if you walk through, one particular intersection, you'll know the intersection because it'll line up um, with a devil head. That the devil head will shoot fire out, and that fire is basically is able to curve as well. She says if you're going on the side, that's the first trap you get to. Other traps in the conclave, she's maybe not so sure. Not really. She thinks there could be some, but she's not aware of. They would be up in areas where she wasn't allowed to if they were there.
Does she know how that trap is triggered?
She does not know how the trap is triggered. She thinks maybe by stepping on this, but it could just be from being in the area. She doesn't know if it's triggered by stepping or just being in the area. But there's an intersection that you can't go in without triggering the fire trap, basically. And she says generally that area is defended. So
how about going through the front door?
She says like many conclaves that are the conclaves are generally well defended, and well, not all of them, but this one, this conclave is pretty well defended. There's a devil door. Those doors are big, solid doors, and has a kill box in between it. So, and she tells you that the same area with the trap, the people, the tentacles that stay there, would be like the same ones that would man that kill box if you were to go through the front.
Well, maybe we just wait for them to come out and we kill them that way.
She says she kind of shrugs, but she says, but you saw the door I was standing next to. That door and another door to the side are the two entrances to the area with the trap. Much easier than trying to go through those big double doors with a kill box.
That's some damn good information. At least it gives us a heads up to not get blown up by devil head.
She nods. She nods and says, "You're welcome. Can I take purity now?"
Nope. She's still just a prisoner. Give it a couple days and we'll see where we're at. We might take out that whole particular thing. We might have to. And if that happens, she kind of doesn't have any more backing.
She's still a problem. She's still a problem for you.
Maybe.
She's a 10th pitter through and through. She won't turn. She'll just go to she'll find the next chapter and rally them against you if she can. The only solution is to kill her.
If she can. I mean, they're not going to be too pleased that she failed so completely and utterly.
But she is a little
Do you want to risk that?
sacred. I mean, she is like a chosen of Asmodeus and whatnot. That
She would
carries
have-
weight.
She recall nods. She would, even not being a part of that chapter, she would have some clout there. Obviously, the decision would be left to whoever is the head of that chapter, but it's not something that you'd want to risk. Why not just be done with her?
This is what I was talking about.
I understand you don't want to do it. Well, then let me. We'll do it. We'll do it the way of the pit.
Why the fuck are we fighting the 10th bitters if we're just going to become them? That makes no sense to me.
She says. She again lights up a flame in her hand. She says, "I am what I am. Why did you take me on if you didn't want me?"
Show you something a little different. But to be fair, I'm just saying, she's still just a prisoner. If it comes down to if we have to make a choice, we'll do it then. But right now, she's not bothering anybody. She's just up there, being tied up. And if she causes any problems, we'll deal with it then.
Right now, she's still a bargaining chip.
She may be of some use there. If
Recall nods.
Besides, let me just ask you this. If we killed her, and they found out, for whatever reason, I mean, you don't want to fight them.
If they find out that I've helped you so far, I'm already dead.
Yeah, but you're going to have a hell of a lot harder time. If they find out. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot slower if they find out you killed her. Let's be honest. So,
she says, well, yeah, you already killed Torment, so you've already sped it up significantly, either way. Looking at Carvis.
Say that one more time.
She says, he said it's going to be a lot slower for her. And she's like, well, actually, it's going to be a lot faster because you already killed Torment. Looking at Carvis.
He just shrugs. You should have killed me when you had the chance.
So you sped up my death either way.
Ricky's almost convinced by the "this is our way" argument.
I mean, people keep like throwing snark comments at him, but he's just like, all right, well, I mean, you want me to feel bad about it? I don't.
I mean, well, she was saying that you actually saved her a painful death.
Yeah. She's actually thanking you. Not snarky comment.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, dude, there's two things he wants to do: get his friends out and get his bounty. So he's not going out of his way to like look for trouble. It just happens that people want to fucking fight with him, so he's all right, cool, no problem, let's do it.
Maybe trade what purity for Vesna and your friends, if your friends are still alive, that is.
That might work, like all says.
Yeah, we discussed this earlier. That's why I said she's still a bargaining chip right now.
Well, originally
it was fine. If you want to bargain with her, go ahead.
Yeah, because it was originally just Vesna, but it's kind of like, you know.
Well, I mean, the only reason to say Vesna was for money. As on the harebrained scheme that she was rich. But if she's rich, the 10th bitters stole all her jewelry and shit anyway. So.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Yeah, but she still has her. I mean, she's been in there too. Yeah. She would have information. Yeah. And she'd probably appreciate not being, tortured or beaten up or all that whatever's happening to her. So
any allies we can gather down here that would be.
Yeah, Rincall says Vesna might have outside money. I don't know.
Was Vesna like you said that she was kind of with torment, but was she actually a tent fitter herself, or because she didn't seem too keen on it?
She
I
recall
think she was one of
shakes
the
her head.
semi-10th pitters, semi-independent.
Yeah, she was a bit more independent. She hung out with the Hell Screamers as well, and she just kind of got around.
Just a gang groupie.
And more ways than one.
I'm looking at Oberu because Oberu seemed really interested in her. Like, just see if his opinion has changed.
Well, he was into her in a way. Like,
yeah,
she's
until
hot.
you came back. Until you came back like covered in rat bites. She's like, ooh.
So sad.
All right, well, let's get a long rest. Let's get a night's rest. You wouldn't say long.
Yeah.
Let's get a night's rest. We've discussed what we've discussed. I mean, that's a good plan. But if they come attacking in the middle of the night, I guess there's not really much use in it.
That's why we all sleep in the same room.
Yeah, and I have our alarm set up, and yeah, so that's that.
You're sleeping in what room again?
One with the keg in it?
That's this one over here, right?
I thought we moved upstairs. That
Oh,
was
did we?
better defensible position.
Whatever. This is just where we were last time.
Well, we can just go there. It doesn't matter.
Upstairs with the captives, or like just one of the balcony rooms.
Whatever, y'all pick.
Was there an actual room up there? Like a bedroom?
Not a bedroom, no. Like you go to like a balcony room over here.
Oh God, I've disappeared from my own field of view. This room has a couch.
Yeah, like there's like a balcony room here.
Yeah, that would work. I guess we really wanted it to.
Yeah, that way we could
all
hop
the
down.
beds upstairs.
Yeah, that way we could hop down.
This was the exact same balcony room that one Hell Screamer hopped down from.
Oh, okay, yeah, true that. Oh, yeah, and then there's like wait a minute, are these fuckers here?
Well, your prisoners.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna beat up random people.
Yeah, just like wait a minute. No, don't want to stay in there. Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess we think this is probably this room you're just in is probably actually where Rincala probably hangs out.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that one up there. Oh, okay.
Possibly. Yeah. Or maybe the one that one or this one, either one.
Yeah.
I guess we'll do our last bit of manual labor and drag beds up here and go sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, because I like the like being able to drop down.
Let's see.
Or shoot from up here.
Will keep us on watch.
Wooden doors at the front, so yeah. Yeah, alarm probably triggers.
Right now?
No, middle of your rest during your watch. Not
who's on
first
watch?
basically. You say it doesn't matter.
I thought we were gonna go to bed, like have.
You're going to bed, right?
Yeah, and then end.
Well, that's indeed we will end. We will end on Finn waking up and waking everyone up, letting know the alarm trigger.
Well, we all have alarm. We all hear it.
No,
he just has brain alarms now.
Brain alarm.
Just brain alarm.
Just yourself though?
Yes, it's a mental alarm if it pings only me.
Oh, I thought you could choose people that.
I can choose people that won't trigger it.
Wouldn't be much of an alarm if it just starts blanging in the middle of the night. People are like,
Okay.
This ping awakens you if you're sleeping, and I'll have your alarm. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you whether or not it tells me which one it is. It says because it would it's a different warded area.
Yeah, I guess it would tell you. I'm okay with that, I suppose. Yeah, it's
I guess you could set a different noise for each one.
yeah, this one here, I suppose.
I can't see that part because I'm way up here. Is that the one that is
say main entrance?
Main entrance.
Mm-hmm. The double entry. That alarm's triggering, and so you wake up and wake everyone else up and say, "Guys, alarm!" And yeah, we'll check in next time to see who's at the door.
It was a rat.
It's just a rat banging on the door.
I'm wondering if it's like Renkala, like trying to sneak out, and she didn't know that I didn't fucking. I trust her about as far as I can throw her. She's like,
Brian, the player, secretly wants to feed purity to her to give her more power because it'd be cool.
No. But I mean, we don't like she
power up
might be on our side too. So
yeah, I mean, everything she said about purity is what Finn got off from her.
Yep.
So I mean, who was on watch this time?
I didn't think we were having on watch.
I asked if we wanted to have a watch.
It doesn't matter too much. It's Finn waking everybody else up.
Yeah, we're all awake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it would matter if I was on watch. That way, I was wearing armor.
Oh, that's a good point.
You were on watch. How about that?
Cool.
Easy.
I'll take it.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, because otherwise, for whatever reason, it's gonna take like 10 minutes or
you
5.
You can sleep in armor, right?
Yeah, but you get like fatigue and shit.
No, it's only
There's no in-book penalty for sleeping in armor.
Yeah. No, not in 5e.
There was in Tomb of Annihilation.
There is. They added some, but it's like fucking. You don't get all of your fucking what do you call it? Hit dice back.
Yep. There's
I thought there was a hard and fast rule on that. Okay,
I mean,
never mind.
There was a rule previously, and then they added it for obviously for like Tomb, and your DM may have a rule for that, perhaps.
You actually die if you sleep in armor. No. Sorry, but I need you to roll another character.
Yeah, here you go. Sleeping in armor. Sleeping in light armor has no adverse effect on the wearer, but sleeping in medium or heavy makes it difficult to recover fully during a long rest. When you finish a long rest, during which you slept in medium or heavy armor, you regain only 1/4 of the spent hit dice, minimum of 1 die. If you have any levels of exhaustion, the rest doesn't reduce your exhaustion level.
Okay, so you do get less hit die recovery.
Yeah,
you gain 1 hit die.
Finn didn't have any to say, so he slept in his armor. It's uncomfortable, but fuck, dude. He knows people are gonna attack. He ain't gonna sleep in not sleep in armor.
We didn't get a long rest anyway since we woke up. I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a long rest.
Yeah. Not yet.
It does not matter. Then I will reduce my hit die back to 0. I thought we were long resting forever ago, but then we decided to do other things.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Might just be fucking. For all I know, it
could just be somebody knocking on the door.
Rats. Could be.
Just a rat knocking on the door.
Where rat? Like
a suitcase, like a cane, just like.
Could be Robo Michael Jackson.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah. That's just looking for a drink.
God, that was the funniest shit in the world. It was just
What,
so
you didn't
unexpected.
crit?
No, the Robo Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Just like fuck.
Like I don't know. It was like like I don't know that you were sitting there saying he over and over again. But that's what was going on.
That's really funny.
It's funny as hell. I died. I had to mute myself.
I thought the gladiator was just like doing like that evil he laugh.
Yeah. Like a fucking major pain laugh.
It's really funny.
I was going with it. I was like, all right, he's just evil.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Works for me.
Need all these assholes to leave us alone so we can get our business started.
Yeah, like
the gladiators are trying to do that. They're walling up.
Yeah,
They're gonna seal off. They said, leaving you alone.
And then east was to the market, right?
One way.
East. No, the market is more west and the north.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought there was a way you could get there through the east, though.
There was, yeah, there was.
Yeah,
But
that's what I thought. So
that's being closed off, obviously, now.
And so now we have to go through like 10th Bitter territory or some shit?
Yeah, now it's 10th Bitter territory is be the only access after they seal off. Of course, you already gave them a bloody mouth.
Yeah. And it sounds like they're in some kind of fucking fortress. So
yeah, they've been using the word conclave. I think they use that as well with the gladiators. So it appears that that's just like a thing. That there are conclaves down here.
Jump skip and hop and skip and jump through the walls. You know, what would have been real good is if we had access to the sewer.
I was thinking that too. Like if we could. Oh man, we could just cut it out. Like whatever.
Yeah, the mortar ain't even cured yet. Just push it all in. Get out of here.
We'll bring Bastiano so you can watch us destroy his work. Like,
So he just finishes, you just like walk up and just like kick the shit out.
We'll just blame the rats again. It'll be fine. But...
Oh, it's rats, man. Dang.
Oh, rats.
I was thinking if we could put a door in, actually. Just have sewer access.
Sewer door.
Yeah. Most rats can't open doors. That's pretty good.
Hey, Masayama, sorry, but redo. To the sewer because I don't, not particularly.
Yeah, it's super stinky down there.
This ain't Dark Souls. I don't like no stupid swamp levels and shit. Take your scarlet rot and shove it.
Yeah, we don't need to come across any fucking poop night. Whatever the
Poop
fuck.
rats. You want rat rot?
No.
Okay.
It'd be like the special dung rats that fling dung at you.
All right, gents. I'll catch y'all later.
Have a good night, brother. Peace.